I'm here at the land of the neighbors, which is on the west of the ruin. So that ruin is from the neighbors, and behind that is my ruin. And here's that stream of water. And it seems that there's a little bridge here. And where I'm standing right now is again an aqueduct, not an aqueduct, a viaduct, whatever, where the stream goes under the land of the property of the neighbor. And this neighbor is mentioned in my registry, cadastre, as the heirs of that family. So it is inherited by several people, probably sons and daughters, and they have this, but it appears that they don't do anything with it. So I decided to take a look. They also have a nice meadow, but it's, yeah, completely bewildered. So still on the neighbor's land. Again, here is a little opening in the ground where the water flows, and there it's all closed off again. So if I enter the pipe here for my hydropower, I have a big amount of droppage which would give me hydropower. It's a nice terrain here, and up there is the cabin of the neighbors. Yeah, it's a nice piece of land. Nothing to say. And there's a lot of mint growing here. It smells deliciously fresh, so that's nice. Taste it. Yeah, delicious fresh mint. Yummy. Okay, back to the land. It's time to clear the ruin of the brambles that again are growing inside. I want to keep them out. The rest isn't that bad, but the brambles, I want to keep them short because they are tricky, nasty critters. So I was just over there where the water is visible. Then there is that little bridge with the electricity pole there. And this is all open, water flowing downhill to my land, which starts here, and then over there is the well, which you just can see there with that orange stringy of the bucket. So I would say that is a good drop of at least 10 meters. So that should be able to give me some hydropower. Now I'm back at the border of the land. You can see here the ruin of the neighbors, and next to it is my ruin. So they're close by. I guess a meter or 7 apart. And then here you have the second terrace and the first terrace with the water. I've got some tarp, one for a bell tent, 4 meter, and the orange one is square, that could serve as a coverage. And I would hang it down from the terrace wall here over the tent, which would be in the corner there. That is one of the ideas I have for starting out, because who wants to live in a tent? I don't. And here's the staircase. It goes up to the ruin. It is not empty completely, but I removed all the brambles because I want to get those out. And they're now here on the burn pile, which was still there from the last time. It's a pretty big heap, and yeah, the plan is to put it into fire, but as you can see there's a lot of green shit. Underneath there's dry brambles from the last time, from January, so we should be able to burn some of it. And then there's this place. As you can see, there's a lot of straw. We tried to get it out, but it's not really doable. So that's a lot of fuel, and we have to be careful with that. But I'm gonna put a sail over here for next time, and push it down with stones, and then this should all die, because I want to build a shed here with solar panels and all the equipment. It's amazing how much energy it's costing to work on the land. It's really hard work, but I love it. It's just so good to be here. It's yeah, it's a special place. So the plan is to get the solar and make a place to stay here, and get water, a water pump and a water filter, and then when the toilet and the shower is here, then I can start a whole lot of work. So it's gonna take time. That's okay. Let's see if that burns. Hier is een mooie plaat. I managed to create a big smoke bomb. Look at that. The poor neighbors are completely smoked out of their house. But that's the way it goes in Portugal. The stuff is still wet, but it burns with a little bit of smoke. Yeah, it's almost reduced to nothing. It's just the last bits of wet. Look at that, it's a toad. And it's a big one. Wow. Look at that. Hi toad. Red eyes. Nice. Yeah, maybe he got scared by the fire. Can imagine that. Anyway, the fire is out. We're returning home.